This is the best of the week on Relevant Radio.
Esther in Miami. Good morning, Esther.
Good morning. We're a very close Catholic family, and my nephew and godson is gay and decided to marry his partner. They're having a wedding, and they have invited every family member, including all the children. Our family is divided on whether attending or not the wedding.
Good heavens, I would say absolutely not. Under no circumstances should any of the Catholic family attend this so-called wedding. It's not a marriage. It's not valid. It's a perversion of human sexuality. And to go to something like that would be a scandal. So, I mean, that's the short answer to the question, but I would absolutely not go to that.
Oh, it's just so hard because they're two wonderful human beings. They're professionals in their 30s.
Who cares? It doesn't matter. If they're doing something that is egregious in God's eyes, something that's forbidden, something that is sexually perverted, how can anybody go and celebrate that? And that's the shame of it. You know, two nice guys. Well, being a nice guy is not going to get you to heaven. Believing in Jesus and repenting of your sins, that's what will get you to heaven. And if they're going to do exactly the opposite of what the gospel says, I mean, how on earth could a follower of Jesus go and celebrate that?
I know. It's just, you know, we know that it's going to create such a family division. And
yeah, let the chips fall, Esther. You have to follow God and not man. You have to stand up for the truth. Jesus said, I've come not to bring peace, but division. I have come to set mother against daughter and mother-in-law against daughter-in-law and father against son. And he's not saying that this is how it should be. He's saying this is how it will be. And that even in families, those who are unwilling to go along with something that's obviously sinful, they're going to be ostracized and attacked and criticized. And these are all parts of the thing. But remember when Jesus said, you know, blessed are you when people revile you and say every manner of lies about you for my sake. You are blessed by God. We don't want that. We don't seek that. And I'd rather not have that. But if that's the price you have to pay, it's a small price, really, for doing the right thing and standing up for Jesus.
How would you handle like family gatherings moving forward?
I would go. And if, I'm not talking about this so-called wedding, but I would go. And if they acted up and behaved badly, then I would just stop going to those events. You know, life's too short. I don't need that. I don't need the hassle. And I don't mean to say it's not painful or that you're not going to be sad about it, but, you know, I guess the question to ask is, am I a follower of Jesus or not? And if I'm a follower of Jesus, there are things I can't do and I can't celebrate. And if people are going to give me grief for it, well, so be it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Don't make your family a false god. Don't worship at the altar of your family because they are not God. Mm-hmm. And if you put family relationships above doing what's right in God's eyes, then you have installed an idol in your life, a false god. And concern or worry about what people are going to say about you becomes a false god. And that's idolatry. So.
Okay. Thank you so much for your answer.
You're welcome, Esther. I know it's not the answer you probably wanted to hear, but I believe with every ounce of my being that it's the right answer. It's the true answer.
Like what you just heard? Share it with your family and friends. And thanks for listening.